So I would meet different business owners. They were doing very well, earning consistently 7 to 8 figures annually. I would ask them about what mode they're in. They would say growth mode. They're looking to grow, scale, whether it's through acquisition or to expand their space to increase production, or maybe to make an investment in marketing so they could reach a broader pool of prospects. I would ask them about their leadership team. Most of them love their leadership team. In fact, they marveled at how they wouldn't be able to get the business would not be where it is without that leadership team. It's their baby. That business is a baby. Some of them were serial entrepreneurs, but most of them, this had been their focus. It's what they think about 365 days a year. They're probably losing sleep over it some days. So I believe me when I tell you, they have thought of everything. But when I would ask them, what would happen if you had to be away from your business for a week, a month, a year? Most of them didn't have an answer. Or if I asked them, how confident are you that your top employee doesn't have a foot out the door? They had no response for that. Or if I asked them, what is your plan to transition when you're ready to retire or step away from the business? Most of them had no plan. Some of them wanted to leave it for their kids, but there hadn't been any discussion, there had been no plans made around that. So I started You Bet Your Assets because that's very much what I kept seeing. Business owners who were literally putting up their biggest asset for the greatest amount of risk. There were so many holes in the business. They make the best widget, they provide the best service of widgets. But the business itself as an entity had a lot of holes. So I created You Bet Your Assets to minimize your risks, to grow your value, and help you to transition smoothly when you're ready or when you're unexpectedly having to leave the business. So I use what I think of as a suite of gourmet kitchen knives. Each knife has a very specific tool and is specialized to do a certain thing. So in our case, each knife is either to cut taxes or to cut risk. One of those two. So me, along with my team of specialists, work with your advisors, whether it's your CFO, your accountant, your banker, your attorney. Maybe you don't have any of those. Maybe you only have one or two. It's okay. We'll act as the quarterback to work with your team of advisors so that you can stay laser focused on your growth and building your widgets. And we will quarterback making sure that your business is solid and safe. If you are a business owner who's earning 7 to 8 figures consistently, you don't have anyone who's helping you to think through all of these different parts of your business, please let us help you. Just click the link below, and that will just allow you to book a discovery call. Part of that process will be that we will, during that time, we'll meet and do our first assessment. We're going to use our proven process. First assessment takes about 15 to 20 minutes, and we'll get the results immediately after that. We'll be able to discuss the risks and the opportunities that the report reveals, and then be able to discuss the next steps. I'm Lesley Batson, and I want to help you minimize risk, grow value, and transition smoothly.